first started reading The God Who Is There and a number of Schaeffer's other writings, which were stimulated by my coursework earlier from my philosophy professor, who happened to be a Presbyterian minister. And I had been attending a church that was not PCA. I'd grown up as a Quaker, and I really didn't see much in the way of serious Christian faith internally. And I think Labrie showed me people trying to live in community, Schaeffer trying to speak to them in that context, trying to unfold the intellectual world that they were living in, expose the fallacies of it, and then present the grace of the gospel. And that was a major turning around of my thinking, yes, indeed, the gospel can become internal and can be part of one total faith, and seeing people live in community. So that was a major influence of Schaeffer. Then I went over at another time just to kind of revisit and see what was going on. And then after DeAnn and I married, we went over there just for another kind of look-see and look-in. This was, I don't remember whether Schaeffer had died by that time or not.
It was around 1991, I think. And then I took our daughter to the English Labrie for about a week before we joined Dr. Chappell and his wife on a trip in Scotland and Ireland, which was wonderful. And that semester I was able to do an independent study on Irish and Scottish church history with Dr. Calhoun. So that was pretty cool, and got to see the actual places where a lot of this history took place. It was wonderful. I think the wonderful thing about being at Labrie was just being able to experience that atmosphere of living in community, working together, sitting across the table from people that were struggling to understand, and being able to share a meal with them, and just live day by day, realizing that growth takes place, as Schaeffer said, moment by moment. And sometimes it's not immediately visible, but it's happening. And their faithful efforts, I think through the years, it still continues at many of the Labrie branches around the world. And we're privileged to be a part of supporting that, engaging with those folks, and being a part of it here at the seminary too.